Welcome to the Violet Flame YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. We would be very grateful. And now, let's dive into the amazing world where we are just guests. I will tell you a story that happened to everyone. Let's go. Hints, they're all over the place, my story. Let's touch on the topic of the transitional period. When the connection with the soul is not yet established, we are just trying to find this path. In everyone's life, there are situations when help or direction is needed, because the inner voice has failed multiple times, and there is no trust in it. Sometimes the solution that seems obvious is not the best one. Doubts arise, and the people who surround us may not be the most helpful advisors. We really want to get an answer from outside right now. There is no time to wait. This stage can be a little irritating because you are no longer the person you were yesterday, but you are not yet the person you want to become tomorrow. Communication with the space comes to the rescue through surrounding objects or strangers who are not interested in your answer. It is a question of trust in the universe, about the ease of accepting any answer, because if this ease is not there, the truthfulness of the proposed answer is questionable. Hints are everywhere. We can find them anywhere we are at any time. The main thing is to set the rules. If an answer is needed right now, we state the rules and wait for a reaction. Usually it's either yes or no. If spontaneity and variability are needed, we give the space some time, usually from a couple of hours to a couple of days, no more. Remember, we can always find hints if we learn to recognize them. Hints can manifest in various forms. It could be the same time on the clock, a chance encounter with a person, a premonition, or even an unexpected dream. Sometimes they come as an emotional reaction to something happening in our lives, but most often, hints are small signs that we often ignore or don't notice. Have you ever had a question, and the answer came to you through a text message? A public transport vehicle with a sign passed by, or the phrase you needed was said on TV, or maybe you came across the article you needed on social media. If someone else's family is having relationship issues, it does not mean that you will have a falling out with someone close to you soon. Maybe the question they are arguing about is relevant to you. Billboards are full of hints. Moreover, this trick works better if you are completely unfamiliar with the area, so that the inscriptions have never been seen by you before. Every day we encounter different situations, and each of them can give us an important hint or clue on how to act. However, to catch these hints, we must learn to recognize them and listen to our intuition. Let's systematize our observations and highlight a few points. 1. Openness to the world. Do not narrow your horizons and limit yourself to the same sources of information. The world around us is full of wisdom and knowledge that can help us in different situations. Read books, listen to lectures, and communicate with people who have rich life experiences. This will help you broaden your horizons and acquire new knowledge. We are not talking about naivety here, otherwise the system would have eaten us up on the first day. We are talking about an initial trust that the world cares about us, and then there may be tests along the way. In general, keep your head cool but open to new information and opportunities. 2. Listen and hear. It is necessary to learn to listen to your emotions and bodily reactions. If something causes strange feelings or premonitions, it may be a hint that you need to be more attentive to the situation. In addition, it is important to be ready for changes. Sometimes hints come in moments when we find ourselves in an unusual situation or encounter unexpected obstacles. In such moments, we need to be ready to change our plans and make a new decision. 3. Create your own coordinate system. Communicate with the world in your own language. You can set binary answers, yes, no, or multivariate ones, numbering and designating them. Or you can simply send a question to the universe and wait for an answer. But remember, the simpler the answer, the faster it will be generated and come to you. 4. Synchronicity. Another way to recognize hints is to pay attention to synchronicity in space. If certain events happen simultaneously or seem connected to each other, it may be a sign that you are on the right path. 5. Practice. All knowledge, methods, and observations arise in the process of practice. Everything takes time. Practice, develop intuition, and then you will gain confidence in the answers you receive. Only then can you make sure that they really work, even if you make mistakes in the first attempts. It will not be a failure of the idea, but a valuable experience that will help you better understand yourself and the world around you. Therefore, do not practice on serious questions right away. 6. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Step over your fear and convince your mind that this skill is necessary for you. People often hesitate to make decisions because they are afraid of making mistakes. But a mistake is not a failure. It is an opportunity to learn and grow. When you realize your mistake, it opens up a new path to solve the problem. Don't be afraid to take risks and trust your instincts. It can lead you to amazing discoveries and achievements. 7. Meditation. In meditation, we learn to be in the present moment, to listen to our body and the surrounding world. Inner peace brings clarity to the mind and harmony with the universe. Nothing should distract you from your goals or tasks. This helps to listen to your soul and recognize the hints that come. Accepting hints is communication with the universe. When you trust it, it responds quickly and accurately. And when you establish communication with the universe, connecting with your soul becomes a matter of time. Coincidences do not happen by chance. Everything has its meaning. Ultimately, recognizing hints is an important skill that helps us make the right decisions and move in the right direction. But in order for this skill to become natural for us, it requires constant practice and effort. It is important to learn to trust yourself, your intuition, and not be afraid to make decisions based on factors other than your mind, such as confirmed hints. It is important to understand that hints have always been and always will be there. The main thing is to start recognizing them. Thank you for listening. We would be grateful if you leave a comment about the story you heard. Meanwhile, enjoy the meditative music. See you on our channel.